Hello class, my name is Charlie Phillips, and today I'll be talking with you about my proposal for the planning project. To start off, the overall proposal is I want to add an additional metro stop to the DC Metro. I live in Northern Virginia, Fairfax to be specific, and Northern Virginia, Eastern Maryland, and DC are considered the DC metropolitan area. And the metro stops go to all three of these locations, but I propose that we add another stop that further goes into Virginia to help reduce traffic. So just for the main need of my community, it's that we have such a problem with traffic every day. With commuters going into the DC area or even just around here, it's a humongous problem. We're consistently rated in the top 5 across the country for worst traffic congestion, and in 2015 we were actually rated the worst, ahead of LA and New York. So it's definitely an issue, and I chose to highlight this need in particular because I know how much of a problem traffic is. I've grown up here, I've lived here my entire life, and I know that there's nothing specific, like one thing that can be done to fix it, but a lot of small things can be done to help improve it. And so my proposal is to help improve, chip away at it a little as I can. So for this site, I chose, on this site it's called Huntsman Square. It is just a shopping center, as you can see. That's a little strip mall. Nothing too exciting about it, other than the fact that it has a pretty large parking lot. And that's incredibly important for a metro station. It obviously does not have enough parking for a metro station, but because of the space it has, this parking lot could be turned into a parking garage by building up and down. All you'd really need in the shopping mall itself is a small area that would have signs, information, stairs, escalators, elevators, that sort of thing, to bring you to the station, which would be below ground. In one of the pictures I've attached, it's the main entrance inside, and I propose that you put that stuff, the stairs, the elevator, all that, right into the middle of the hallway in the picture. It'll make more sense once you're looking at the picture. But I feel that this proposal would help address a lot of needs. More importantly, to start off, it would hit all 3 areas of the planner's triangle, 2 more so than the other, but it would definitely help with expense, or with the economic side, excuse me, because it is so expensive to drive and park in DC. For example, it costs me $12 a day to park at my office, and taking the metro reduces cost and it helps economically. And for environmental, by reducing the amount of cars on the street, you're reducing the amount of emissions going into the air, which obviously helps in that way. And then as far as just social justice and equity go, it helps promote a happier society. By reducing stress of traffic, you create happier citizens. So it briefly touches on it, but other than the triangle though, the basic needs being addressed are the reduction of traffic, the happier citizens, but also it creates much fewer accidents by removing cars from the road, and that's very helpful. So like I said, I'm located in Huntsman Square Shopping Center. It's in Fairfax, Virginia. The inspiration for my choice was actually my internship. I work in the Tysons and DC offices for a company, and I've grown up here my whole life, like I mentioned, so I'm aware of how much of a problem traffic is, but I wasn't truly aware until I actually had to do the driving myself every day. And on the first day going into work, I saw 3 car accidents happen live in front of me. I've seen many since then. I see them on the side of the road all the time, not actually happening, but the aftermath. And I know how much of a problem it is, and it is very stressful, especially on like Fridays when everyone's trying to get out of there. So the reduction of traffic would be huge. It doesn't make sense for me in particular to take the metro, because the closest stop is 20 minutes away, so with traffic it's about 45, and then I'd take another hour just to get into work on the metro. So by bringing this station further into Virginia, it helps increase the access for people to go to the metro. So that is my main proposal, and go Seminoles.